it's not difficult to tell you're a pretty happy man after that today. Very good performance from your team all the way through the match, and 2 very good goals.
Yeah, look, we understood the importance of today. Today was a huge game for us as a club, because of the position we find ourselves in the league. It was an important game for us to win. So I'd have taken the win above all, but the fact I think we played well on the day is a bonus for me as well.
I think it was quite interesting. I've just said to you there, it's like watching a completely different team, and it is quite a different team to the one when we last played you. You've brought in quite a few men. Is it more your team now?
Yeah, look, we as we approached January, the position the club had found itself in hadn't really changed. We were still isolated at the bottom of the table, and so we took an educated gamble, if you like, to make big changes. And I think we were roughly 10 and 10, 10 in and 10 out, which is a lot of changes to make, and one I ordinarily wouldn't like to do, but I think we needed to do it. And the players have responded well. I feel as if I've got a group in there that have increased belief in what they're doing, and there's also players in there that I'd worked with previously, so I trust them as well, and I think that's reflected in their improved performances.
Do you think as well the cup runs that you've been having helped to build? You sometimes talk about cup runs tiring out teams, but do you think it's helped to build that team, bond it together?
Yeah, well, I think we were fortunate because the first game that group really played as a game was away at Dumbarton a few weeks ago, or a month ago I think now, and between the Dumbarton game and coming here today we had 2 cup games which, although we wanted to win them, gave us that opportunity for the players to play together and get that feel for each other's games coming into this game, because it was always the most important one on the horizon. So we were lucky in that respect how the fixtures fell, and obviously we're happy that in that spell we managed to win those games as well.
Now, there's no easy games in this league, as anyone can tell you, but you're starting to creep back up there again. But then again, after a great victory like this, you've got a really tough one next week. Yeah,
we play Hibs Wednesday, which is as difficult a game as you get in the league at the moment because of their position. But I think on the back of today, because emotionally today was a big day, we had a big support down here, the players knew there was a lot at stake. I think so to go into a game against the league leaders at home, where there'll be a good crowd and a good occasion, I think is a good game for us, because that will lift the players as well. So one for them to look forward to after today, and hopefully we'll continue the momentum we're building.
Ian McCall said there that the team that you've started building looks more like a top 4 team than a team at the bottom there when he was talking with the other press. Do you feel that means that the game next week it's more even than you would have had earlier on in the season?
Yeah, I mean it's still a tough match against a team that's done very well and knocked out Premiership position in the Cup as well. They're a team of good calibre and really good quality. But I believe in my group as a manager. I think players feed off that belief, and we do feel as if we're getting stronger with each passing week, because I had players in that group, like McGinn and Eckersley and Cammy Smith, who haven't played a lot of football prior to coming here this season, so their fitness has been getting better each week as well. So I think week on week, game by game, I think we'll get stronger, which bodes well for the rest of the season. And
McGinn was outstanding today. He seemed to be a real tough nut in the middle of the field and always running and looking for the ball.
Yeah, look, Stephen is somebody I played with, and we were both here both at St Mirren, as players, and the opportunity to bring him back to the club was a really good one for me. Somebody that I've known well over the years as well, and he's taken the captaincy and the responsibility that goes with that really well. He's grown into it, and his performances reflect, I think, his desire to try and keep the club in the league, which, look, even after the win today, is still a big ask, because the teams, the United and the other teams in the league are still in a better position than us, but we go with increased confidence now in the coming games.
Well, Ian, that was really not the game that you would have expected from an Ayr United team. They didn't really turn up on a day when you would expect them to come out here and try to get the points.
No, I mean, I said to them, everybody's saying this is so important for St Mirren. I didn't understand why we couldn't see it was equally as important for us. It was huge for us, and we didn't deserve anything out of the game. I thought we had 1 or 2 players that did okay. The rest were passengers. I thought we were really, really awful. In front of a great home support who were fantastic throughout the game, trying to lift us at 1-0 down, but we just couldn't get ahead of steam up, and there didn't look to be a desire to get about the pitch. We were hamstrung a little bit with having to make 3 changes with injuries, but we've got to do a lot better than that, or there's only going to be one outcome. It's that simple.
You came out with a different formation. It looked to be 3-4-1-2, was it? 3-4-1-2?
Yes, well, we felt we really wanted to win the game, so we tried to be as positive as we could, and we were also, we're missing boys that would play centre midfield for us regular, Docherty and Crawford, so we felt going with the 3 centre backs was the right way to go, and we got to half time 0-0, albeit we didn't create anything. they had one or two, I wouldn't say great chances, but half chances. But second half we changed it to try and be even more positive and try and solve the problems they were causing us. But it didn't work. And both goals came from our attacks, and it was very poor. But listen, I've got to take responsibility for that. It's me that puts them out there.
How do we get them back up for Tuesday? Because Tuesday is just as vital as tonight's game. Again, Raith, 2 weeks ago you said the possibility they've been having too many games midweek in AstroTurf. Now they don't get a chance to breathe in this league.
No, absolutely. Well, listen, it's a game we've just got to go and try and win. We know if we do, we bring Raith Rovers right in the equation. We'll probably get closer to Dumbarton. We'll get another 3 points ahead of St Mirren, who I think go Easter Road on Wednesday. So it's just a huge game for us. But Raith Rovers will feel the same. So I just don't want people to think it's a foregone conclusion that it's Ayr United. We've got to man up and go out and give it everything that our club deserves.
Can you change it about at all? Is there any way you can? They looked a bit leggy today, tired on the ball. Is there any way you can change that about?
Listen, they looked like that because St Mirren were better than us. St Mirren have changed their team around. They've got a number of very good players now. It's that simple. But that's the way it is. I'm going to try and change it around, but we'll see how Paddy Boyle is. Peter Murphy won't make it. I don't think Jamie Adams. I don't think he'll make it. Either will Robbie or Docherty. So we're kind of hamstrung in terms of what team we can put out. But anybody that's picked, I want them to go out and give everything.
So is McDade still going to be injured for Tuesday?
No, he might have a chance for Tuesday.